Hello all. Hello all. So I am an automation engineer and I am having 10 plus years of experience. So I am interested to give a training to the people on Selenium cucumber protractor. So I'm interested to give the training. So with the real time example and real time framework development. So uh, what I observed is so many people are learning the Selenium and Cucumber different tools, but they're even though they learned end to end, but they are unable to crack the interviews due to lack of the. They don't know the real time scenarios how they are handling in the real time, and also here I am going to provide the real time scenarios like how the real time world is and what are the scenarios in day to day world how what are the different scenarios we are coming across like that I am going to provide the scenarios and also I will give I mean I will train you on how to build a framework from scratch to end. That means how to read a normal Excel file or text file to till the report generation. So if you are interested, you can write an email to this displayed email ID that is called as testautomation.sdet@gmail.com. So if you are interested, you can write. This is not free of cost, so I am charging. I mean a very minimal fee. So if you are interested, please write on this. And also, I have developed a demo project. You to give some demo before proceeding with the automation framework learning and all. So before going to the course content, I am showing some demo on the framework. So here is the framework. So here I am going to provide the one or two like sample real-time scenarios, like how the real-time world used to work like that. Yeah, here is the demo project. I am going to build this framework with the parameters, like build with parameters. So here I have like two instances. So before going to run our framework, like we have to decide which browser on which browser we want to execute that particular scenario, as well as how many instances we want to execute. So basically, most of the times we use it to give these two parameters to the framework. Okay. So here I have implemented few scripts on Facebook application. These are very basic scenarios. So here I am building my framework, like how the real-time framework will work. So you can see by using this framework execution. Okay. So here I want to execute my scenarios on Firefox, or else Firefox is bit slow. So I'm going for Chrome browser, and I want to execute I want to execute with two instances. So here, based on the browser, if we select Firefox, these scenarios will work on Firefox. If we select here Chrome, so these scenarios will work on Chrome browser like that. So whatever we want, we can choose the browser dynamically, and we can execute our scenarios. So here I'm going to build my framework. So see how this will be executed. So the build is in progress. The build is started and it is passing the here I have used the Maven repository. So here it is passing the form and Maven commands. one thing you have to observe is like I have uh, I have given instances to. So here, so two browser instances got created and two scripts are executing. So based on the I mean as per the configuration. So one script is like basically to validate the elements on the Facebook page, and the other script is like it is entering the credentials and then clicking on submit button, and then after that it will verify whether the login has been successful or not. So here I have given the wrong password, so that's why it is unable to log into the application. So and the execution, so for one of the scenario the execution has been completed. So both the I mean the execution got completed. Now I have configured my Jenkins in such a way like, so once the execution is done, it will send out an email to the configured email. So that is my email is like here. Yeah, still Maven email plugin is being invoked. Once the build is successful, then it will send out an email to the configured email along with the report. It is an attachment. So I have enabled debug option. So that's why it is giving these many things like here starting form index and all. So once the build is successful, then it will send out an email to my email box. Let me refresh one more time. So now I have received the email. So if you want, you can task verify like this is the project name and this is the build number. So here my build number is 48 and this is the project. So when I open this email, so we have one attachment. So here I have used the third party plugin that is called as extend report. So I am trying to download. So it got downloaded and I am trying to open my report. Okay. So this is the report. So this is basically called as a dashboard, like how many scenarios got executed and how many scenarios got passed. That statistics will be shown by the pie chart. So if I click on this dashboard, then that will be disabled. If I click on this dashboard, the pie charts will be enabled, and here the tested details will be displayed. I have given two scenarios. One is FB homepage elements, and the other one is FB login. So here I'm basically verifying in this script. I'm basically verifying the whether the Facebook logo has been displayed on username, password, and submit button and all are displayed or not. So all steps. I mean the Facebook default page has been loaded all these elements. So that's why this script got passed. So when we move to the second script, okay, this is FB login. So I have provided the wrong credentials, so that's why the login failed for this scenario, and also it is displaying the screenshot where exactly it got failed and why exactly it got failed. So this is the screenshot. So this is my framework. This is the demo framework, and also as part of my training, I'm going to cover all these things like the first thing is Java. So as part of Java, I am going to cover like basic installation, whether it is IntelliJ or Eclipse, based on your interest, and I will provide few Java basics like what is class, what is object, variables, and conditional statements and loops, inheritance, different types of inheritance, and polymorphism, and all, and also arrays collections, like how exactly list will work, how exactly set will work, how exactly map will work. Apart from this, I am also cover like different types of maps, like a hash map, tree map, sorted map. If we can take this set like a hash set and tree set and all. And also basic. I mean, I'm going to cover like all the basics of the Java. After that, the Excel file. All the operations, like how do we read the Excel file and how to write the Excel file, and other operations like cell modification. If you want to set a particular color for a cell, and if you want to display like hyperlink link text in the cell and all, I'm going to cover in as part of Excel file, and basic text file reading and writing, and database connectivity, like to connect like different databases like MySQL and Oracle, and also like I will cover all the Selenium with the advanced concepts, and how what are the different scenarios we are going to face, how the real time will work, and what are the scenarios we come across in the real time, like that. I'm going to cover all the Selenium concepts, and also I'm going to cover the advanced concept of expert, like how do we use ancestors, descendants, and preceding siblings, following siblings, and nodes. So by using all these concepts, how do we build a expert and all, I'm going to cover in this, and normal functionalities of Selenium, like actions, window switching, locators, how to invoke the AUT on Firefox, Chrome, and how do we invoke AUT under headless browsers and all. Uh, Next, coming to the test engine part, like as part of test engine, I am going to cover like how the parallel execution will be invoked. How, and also how the different annotations like before test and after test, before shoot, after shoot, before loop, after loop will work and all. I'm going to cover. Apart from that, we'll cover how the test engine reports will work, and also what are the advantages using the extend reports on top of the test-ng report. So basically, test-ng provides some its own index.html files as a report, but so that will not sufficient for us in the real time. So that's why we have moved to the extend report. So how exactly the extend report will work, and what are the advantages of the extend report over the test-ng reports? I am going to cover all these things, and also different like parameterizations and creating test groups, subsessions, and all. I'm going to cover. I'll cover listeners also. Coming to the reports, extend reports will be included, and uh, explained, and continuous integration Jenkins, like how do we pass the parameters from Jenkins to the framework, how do we switch the parameters, different instances, browsers, if we need the script names, how do we inject from Jenkins to the framework? I'm going to explain, and how do we get the pull request from the Git and all. I'm going to cover as part of Jenkins, and I'll cover the Maven and Log4j things, like what is the Maven life cycle, and what are the different Maven lifecycle commands we are going to use in this framework, and Log4j configuration. Coming to the framework, as part of this, I'm going to cover two types of framework. One is page object model, and the other one is hybrid model. So in the page object model, I am going to cover the page factory model, and in the hybrid framework, it is a combination of either data driven plus page object model, either keyword plus page object model, like that. I'll pick one of the framework which will suitable for your application if you want, and I can build a framework and I can give you uh, based on your requirements. So I am one more time I am showing my email. So if you are really interested to learn how to build the real-time scenarios based on the Selenium or TestNG or Cucumber or Ranorex or Protractor, so please feel free to write on this email, that is testautomation.sdef@gmail.com. Thank you so much.